Lil Durk, a name synonymous with modern hip-hop, is back in the headlines. But not for his chart-topping hits. Instead, the rapper faces serious legal troubles that could alter the course of his career. Born Durk Derek Banks in 1992 in Chicago, Illinois, Lil Durk has risen to prominence as a pivotal figure in the contemporary rap scene. From a young age, he faced numerous challenges. Growing up in the Englewood neighborhood, a community often marred by violence and socioeconomic struggles, these experiences have profoundly shaped his artistic voice. Known for his emotional lyrics and catchy hooks, Durk's music serves as a raw reflection of his tumultuous upbringing. He often draws inspiration from the harsh realities of life in Chicago, where crime and loss are prevalent themes in his songs. His ability to weave personal narratives with relatable sentiments has resonated with a broad audience, making him a favorite among fans of drill music and hip-hop alike. Durk's breakthrough came with the release of his mixtape Signed to the Streets in 2013, which showcased not only his talent but also his authenticity as an artist. This project marked the beginning of a series of successful albums and collaborations, solidifying his place in the industry. As he navigated the complexities of fame, Durk remained committed to his roots, often referencing the struggles he faced and the friends he lost along the way. This connection to his past has been instrumental in building a loyal fanbase and establishing him as a voice for many who share similar experiences in urban America. On October 24, 2024, the hip-hop world was rocked when Lil Durk was arrested in Broward County, Florida. He faces serious federal charges tied to a murder-for-hire plot, a development that has sent shockwaves through the music industry. Reports indicate that the allegations stem from a conspiracy linked to the tragic shooting of Savia Talal Lil Pab Robinson, the cousin of rapper Quando Rondo, in Los Angeles in August 2022. The details surrounding the arrest have raised eyebrows, as authorities allege that Durk played a pivotal role in financing this operation in retaliation for the 2020 murder of King Von, an OTF member and close friend. The gravity of the situation has led many in the music community to express disbelief and concern, considering Durk's status as one of hip-hop's leading voices. This unexpected turn of events not only places Durk's future in jeopardy but also highlights the ongoing issues of violence and conflict within the rap scene. As news of his arrest circulated, fans and fellow artists alike took to social media to voice their reactions, revealing a mix of support for the artist and dismay over the troubling circumstances he faces. The implications of this case could extend beyond Durk himself, potentially affecting his career, upcoming projects, and the broader narrative surrounding violence in the music industry. Durk was reportedly attempting to leave the country before his arrest, with tickets booked for Dubai and Switzerland. Authorities intercepted him at the airport, and he was detained without bond. The federal charges against Lil Durk include conspiracy to commit murder for hire and multiple firearm violations, which collectively carry some of the most severe penalties in the criminal justice system. The charge of conspiracy to commit murder for hire alone could lead to decades in prison if he's convicted, and the added firearm violations only heighten the gravity of his legal situation. Federal authorities have reportedly compiled a substantial body of evidence against Durk. Sources close to the investigation indicate that intercepted communications play a key role, with phone calls, messages, and other electronic records suggesting coordinated planning. The case also involves financial transaction records that allegedly show Durk's financial backing of the operation, linking him directly to the funds used for the alleged plot. According to prosecutors, these transactions and intercepted communications were strategically monitored over time, providing what they believe is a clear pattern of intent and involvement. This evidence will be pivotal if the case goes to trial. And with federal investigators taking the lead, it's likely they will pursue the highest possible penalties. With the weight of these allegations, the stakes are extremely high, not just for Durk's personal freedom, but for his entire career and legacy within the music industry. As a prominent figure in hip-hop, Lil Durk's recent arrest raises significant concerns for his career, which has been marked by a steady rise in both influence and acclaim. Over the years, Durk has garnered critical and commercial success, with multiple Grammy Award nominations that recognize his lyrical talent and unique contributions to the genre. Known for his raw, introspective style, he has become a voice for many and has consistently topped charts. Collaborating with major artists like Drake, J. Cole, and Lil Baby, his contributions have cemented him as a staple in modern hip-hop, making the potential repercussions of his legal troubles all the more impactful. Adding to the stakes is the fact that he was on the cusp of a new chapter with the anticipated release of his upcoming album, Deep Thoughts, slated for November 22, 2024. This project was expected to explore deeper themes, possibly giving fans a more intimate look into Durk's mind and personal journey. Early promotional materials had hinted that Deep Thoughts would be a blend of introspective tracks, addressing both personal struggles and the triumphs of his career. The release of this album could have been a defining moment, potentially catapulting him further into the spotlight and connecting with his fanbase on an even more profound level. However, with his arrest, the future of Deep Thoughts is now uncertain. If delayed or cancelled, this could result in substantial financial and reputational losses, impacting not only Durk but also his record label, collaborators, and team members. Additionally, his potential absence from touring and promotional events due to legal constraints would create a void in the hip-hop scene. Fans and industry experts alike worry that this arrest might not only stall his upward trajectory, but, depending on the case's outcome, could bring his career to a halt altogether. Durk's arrest has become a significant talking point in the music world, with fans and fellow artists expressing a mix of shock, disappointment, and support, while some fans are rallying behind him in hopes that he can clear his name. Others worry that his involvement in such serious allegations may overshadow the music he's worked so hard to create. For an artist whose career has been defined by resilience and authenticity, this latest challenge places him in uncharted territory, potentially redefining his legacy within the hip-hop community. This case underscores a persistent and complex issue within the hip-hop community, where real-life conflicts and tensions often spill over into the music. Hip-hop has historically been an avenue for self-expression, particularly for artists from marginalized and often dangerous environments. Many rappers, including Lil Durk, draw on personal experiences with violence, poverty, and loss to create authentic music that resonates deeply with their audience. However, this authenticity sometimes means that unresolved conflicts from an artist's past or their affiliations can continue to shadow their success. The rise of violence associated with hip-hop is a pressing concern, raising difficult questions about how artists navigate their identities and personal lives within an environment where tensions frequently run high. While some view the genre's raw, unfiltered narratives as a reflection of real-life struggles. Critics argue that the glorification of violence in music might perpetuate harmful cycles. For instance, rivalries within the rap world, whether personal or professional, have in some cases escalated to tragic outcomes, as we've seen with the untimely deaths of artists like Tupac Shakur, the Notorious B.I.G., Pop Smoke, and King Von. The industry itself often profits from this tension, as listeners are drawn to the authenticity and intensity of lyrics that reflect real-life feuds or traumas. Yet, as much as these narratives captivate audiences, they also highlight the challenge artists face in balancing their success with the realities of their past. Artists frequently encounter pressures to maintain credibility, both within their communities and among fans, leading some to remain entangled in dangerous situations or make choices that could jeopardize their safety and careers. As the hip-hop community grapples with this issue, it becomes clear that there is a complex dynamic between artistic expression and the potential for real-life consequences. For Lil Durk and many other artists, this tension brings up critical questions about how to separate their personal lives from their public personas, and whether the industry could, and should, do more to support artists in navigating these difficult intersections. This latest case involving Durk brings the conversation back into focus, highlighting the need for a broader dialogue around the implications of fame, community ties, and the responsibility of both artists and the industry to foster safer environments. Thank you for tuning in. For more updates on this story and others, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.